My guess.
How did this get here?
So I'll keep going for now.
Alright. Everybody knows I wasn't really into the whole pay-to-play online deal for the PS4, but I have PlayStation Plus now, so I'm going to look past that, since I just now found out that you can get little 3-month cards for $17.99, which is not bad at all. I'll stick with that. So that is out of my way. Problem with it, the current gen now, is basically what developers have been doing. They haven't been focusing on what they should be focusing on, which is future games. What they've been focusing on more is taking old generation games such as The Last of Us, Grand Theft Auto 5, and remastering them for current gen, which is stupid. Now, I kind of saw a few of them. Like, I know that seeing GTA 5 on current gen, I can pass with that. I mean, the first person destroys the game, because if you're first person, it doesn't feel like Grand Theft Auto. You don't feel that feel. Regardless what anybody's going to say, it makes the game better. No, it ruins the game. Doesn't make you feel all nostalgic, which I'm a nostalgic kind of guy. I like old stuff. The remaster to The Last of Us, I really don't know why they released that, because one topic I wanted to touch on, but I probably won't in any other video, so I'm going to just throw it out there now. For most PS4 users, you know that they are attempting to make it backwards compatible by giving you something called PlayStation Now, which allows you to not download and have, but stream games. And instead of how the PlayStation 3 did it, where you can go on the PlayStation Store and buy it and own it and play it whenever you want, they charge you a lot more. So not only do you have to buy a $400 system plus the games, plus PlayStation Plus, and now PlayStation Now, you have to pay for that too, to even rent games that you can stream. So say you're streaming a game and you don't have good internet, or you don't want to play online, you turn that off. Nope. It more than likely will shut off your streaming game. Could they make it where it could read PS3, PS2, and PS1 games? Yeah, they could. Will they? No. Reason why? Probably either they saying it's too much work, we can't do that, or two, here, you get PlayStation Now, that's all you're getting. The thing about that, what I was saying about The Last of Us, is I've seen previews and looked more into PlayStation Now, and I see The Last of Us on there. So, why on earth do you have The Last of Us on there when y'all stupid, I'm trying to keep this video a little bit clean, stupid selves have put trash remastered? Why remaster a game that's already on there? Oh, well, I think I know the reason. It deals with money. Money, 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 money. That's all they think about. It's like you're having a whole bunch of thousands of Mr. Krabs all over the world. They don't care about their fans. Well, some companies don't. But the reason this video is being made is because of Borderlands. Now, for those who like Borderlands, you're probably going to be psyched for this. The Handsome Collection, which is going to be coming out in a few months, which is a remastered copy of Borderlands 2 and pre-sequel. So there's just a little bit of a confusion there. What are you remastering about the game? A little bit of texture pop-ins of all I've really seen with the game. Is that what you're going to remaster? I mean, it's a cel-shaded game. So what are you remastering? Two, those games are way too good to be put on systems like the PS4 and the Xbox One. Regardless, people be like, oh, you're going to get those systems in the future. No. Oh, it's not our fault. You can't afford the systems. No. No, just, there's no excuse. No excuse at all. Oh, well, you shouldn't even have a PS3 anymore. You should upgrade to a PS4. $400. Games usually about $50 or $60 now, new and used. So probably around $500 to $600 if I was to get everything that I needed or wanted. Plus with the PlayStation Plus. So you tell me now. The world we live in. Now I'm not going to go into politics or anything, but the world we live in. Do you really think that I could go and get one? There's a possibility I could go into the bank and get $700 and go get it, but do I want to? No. So money isn't everything. Maybe I just don't want the system. Maybe I just don't want to play it. I don't have that much hate for the PS4 or the Xbox One. I've seen both, how they both work. So, and I've seen that they've been patching stuff to get PS4 a lot better than it should be. The media thing where I can transport pictures and listen to music and watch movies, I'm done with that. I got a Blu-ray player now that's for, and it looks exactly like the PS3 menu. The only time I use my PS3 now is to play games. I rarely use it. So getting a PS4 would probably be the same way. And I don't even do online gaming anymore. So if I was to get a PS4, the PlayStation Plus wouldn't really do much because I'm not going to do online gaming. Except for if I was to play Destiny. That forces you to play online, which is just... I'm not even going to talk about Destiny. I talked about Destiny in my podcast if you want to go look at that. I didn't go into too much detail on my thoughts. If you want to know most of my thoughts is summed up in the Angry Joe Destiny review. I agree with everything he said in that one. So, let's back to the thing at hand. This handsome thing should not be happening. They already have Tales for the Borderlands for cross-gen already. They don't need Borderlands pre-sequel nor Borderlands 2. And I've seen comments, people be like, oh, why not Borderlands 1? Well, for one, Borderlands 1 didn't really have a story to it at all. I mean, I started playing that. I really couldn't get into it, so I tried maybe the DLCs because I had Game of the Year edition. Couldn't get into it. And people were talking about, oh, well, you should totally include that. No. Oh, we should remake it. No. Because the servers for Borderlands 1 have been shut down. At least for PS3. I don't know about Xbox because I don't play that, or PC. Because the only PC game of Borderlands I have is 2. So I don't know. All I know is the servers were shut down. So if you was to put that on the PlayStation 4, they couldn't play co-op because the PlayStation servers for Borderlands 1 has been shut down. Anywho, Borderlands pre-sequel is probably the best I've played. I did not care for Borderlands 2, I'm sorry. I mean, the weapons were good, but the story was dull. And that game has over 34 DLCs, and now they're moving all those DLCs over. Why not just say, alright, you're going to get Borderlands 2 remastered, although we're probably not going to touch up anything but lighting and a few little text glitches. That's about it. Oh, and you're getting Borderlands pre-sequel, which should not be remastered at all. It's fine the way it is. I've yet to find a glitch in that game, and it's fun. Just leave that alone. If you're going to port that over... Actually, you know what they should do just to save time and still get money? Forget the collection and keep stealing and wanting so much money from people and just put it on that PlayStation Now thingy. Have all 3 games on there, even though you won't be able to play Borderlands 1 co-op. I don't even know why I said stealing earlier, so cross that part out before anybody starts going off the handle. Main point is, this shouldn't happen. I can't stop it if I would. If I could, I definitely would. I would stop this from happening. Forget what the fans say. Those games belong on the PS3 only. Now people be like, oh, well, what if people thought that the PS1 games and the PS2 games should only be for those systems, but PlayStation Store has those? You know, I'm just waiting. I'm really waiting for the PS4 people to want to take Grand Theft Auto 3, Vice City, and San Andreas and make an HD collection or remaster it. That right there would just fly me off the handle. You ain't seen me rant yet if that happens. So I'm going to go ahead and end this video. If you agree with me, like it. If you want to complain for what I said and saying, oh, well, you're stupid and you don't know what you're talking about. I've seen so many comments on my Dying Light video. I'm done Like I said, January 1st, I quit playing online gaming, period. All this crazy stuff between gamings, people ranting, people asking me for modded weapons, all that stuff, I just quit. I just quit. The only time I go online is to watch Netflix, or occasionally I'll play with my friend Dart, but that's about it. Me and him are the only two that play together. I cleared out my friends list. There's only 7 people on there now. And some of them don't even get online anymore, so they're going to get knocked off soon. Developers, why can't y'all just focus on the future? I mean, you've already screwed us over having Kingdom Hearts 1 Remix 1.5, which is just a HD collection of Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2 other games. Then you got 2.5, which is a remix HD of Kingdom Hearts 2. But you're taking Kingdom Hearts 3 and restricting us for us old gen by putting it on new gen only. So, although that kind of does make me a little mad, at least you're still focusing on the future. That's like you're making more Final Fantasy. I've heard so many things on the Final Fantasy page about them remaking 7. There's no need to remake 7. 7's already on the PlayStation Store. Oh, wait, that's right. You have to use PlayStation Now for the PS4. Because developers are too lazy to make a simple little adjustment to make it backwards compatible for discs. Now, I've looked up online updates and stuff because I was kind of curious if the developers actually got their crap together and made the system worth getting. And in the future, if they do, then I will get it. However, as a PS3 modder, this may be a little bit of a challenge. Either way, for the Dying Light problem, I'm gonna get it for PC. Dead Island 2, not gonna bother with. That don't even look like a Dead Island game. It just looks like a first-person Dead Rising game. It doesn't even take place on a fictional island. It takes place in California, unless there's some random connection to the first 3 games. Yes, there's 3 games. Well, there's 4 games in total, but I don't count Epidemic as one of them since it's just an online overheader game. Dead Island, Riptide, and Escape Dead Island are the only 3 that are for old gen. If you haven't played those, you need to, even though you probably think the graphics are bad. But those are nostalgic and Dead Island graphics. Although Escape Dead Island is Borderlands graphics. All the way. Comic book, cel-shaded graphics. And that game got so much hate. It got so much hate, but I loved it. I really did. Although I feel like every time I play through it, everything gets harder. Which is great. I like a challenge, but it can be pretty frustrating. Anywho, back to the topic at hand. The Handsome Collection should not be happening. It shouldn't. So if you already own these games for PlayStation 3, even if you do want them for PlayStation 4, be like, oh, it's going to be the same game, same DLC. Not a lot of things are going to be touched up, so there's no point in getting it. So if you're a huge fan and you must have it, go ahead and go waste your money. Go ahead and go waste $60, $70, however much it is, to get an old game and a currently new game that should only be for the PS3, 360, and PC. Oh, speaking of that, do you think that the PC gamers will be getting this Handsome Jack collection? More than likely not. So, if not, then the PC gamers are getting screwed over too. Hope you enjoyed this video. I know I ranted a lot and I complain a lot, but I'm just trying to get the point across. The Jack collection should not happen.